Hey guys, hope you are all doing fine and well. I want to talk about something that I've always hated and I've always noticed in my culture, in my environment. Although I do not think it's exclusive to my environment, I think it's an international phenomenon. You can find this anywhere, in any country, in any culture. Talking about the modern world, of course, and it's this. So you are a young man, or maybe you know someone who's just starting out in some kind of business. Now, it could be a service, especially service based businesses. Okay. So you are just starting out, and usually what happens is that your circle, the people you know, the people who are supposed to be your friends, your acquaintances, what they do is that they ask you unapologetically to give them that service for free, as if they are entitled to it. And it really blows my mind. Why would you ask someone who's just starting out, who lacks capital, who lacks clients, and you ask him to give you his service for free, to waste more capital and more time for nothing, just because you are his friend or his acquaintance or whatever? If you were truly his friend, you would actually support him and pay him above market rates for what he is selling. That's how you support him as a friend. You don't take shit from him for free. And so this this phenomenon always pissed me off. It happened to me, it happened to people I know, and it's kind of made me realize that the kind of people who would do this are the cheapest people you can find, and you would be better off without them, to be honest. If someone you know for a long time wants to get something for free from you, and he knows you are just starting out, you are actually struggling to get the snowball going, that person you should cut off from your life. Seriously. I remember a few years ago, I needed some photography work done. And so I contacted this guy that I knew for a long time. And I knew he was just starting out in photography, but he had good equipment, he had good skills and everything. So I decided to go with him rather than go to a professional. I would rather support this guy that I know. So I went to him and I asked him how much he would charge me if I want him to do this and that. And at first he didn't want to. He said, "I'm not gonna take money from you." I was like, "No, come on, man. Just tell me how much do you charge." He didn't want to say. So we were just talking online now. I didn't meet him yet. Anyway, we set up a date and I went and got the job done. And I asked him again, "How much are you charging?" And he didn't want to say. So I just paid him. I just gave him the money. I was like, "Listen, you're gonna take this money because I'm not taking this back." And I think I paid him more than what he actually asks for. So I paid him that money. He was really thankful. He eventually took it because I know he needed the money. I mean, he was struggling to get clients, I think. And he was just starting out. Everybody who is just starting out is struggling to get clients. So he took the money and he was really thankful. And it turned into a kind of, I kind of took that as an opportunity for me to explain to him that is his job. Sorry, I forgot the words. Let me say it again. I took that opportunity to explain to him that what he is doing is a job, and for a job to continue, it needs to survive, and for it to survive, it needs money. In other words, he can't be doing this for free. Just because I know him doesn't mean that he should do the work for me for free. If he does that to everybody he knows, he's going to be out of business in no time. And probably that's why he wasn't progressing to begin with. So I explained to him, "Listen, don't do free work. Never do free work at all." And he told me, "Well, some people tell me, do this. Can you give us your service for free? We will give you exposure or whatever." I was like, "Fuck that. You don't need exposure. You don't need to do free work to get exposure. You can do any project you want. It could be a bullshit project that doesn't exist. Just go work on a project, put it online, run some ads, show people that you can actually get the job done, showcase your skills through these fake projects, and then get real clients, real gigs, paying gigs. You don't want to be wasting your time, money, and resources on projects that do not pay. Okay? So I explained to him this concept, and I told him, listen, you shouldn't be doing this at all. I mean, I know that we've known each other for a long time, but still, you should never do free work, especially if you are struggling. I know we're struggling. Like I said, I know we're struggling. So if you are a young man and you are struggling to get clients, do not do free work. And if somebody tells you, can you do this for free and you will get exposure or whatever, don't. I mean, unless he is some celebrity, unless he is Leonardo DiCaprio or something with 30 million followers, and he's going to show you in front of those followers, perhaps, yes. But the average Joe, the average business, you can't be doing free work for those people. And so, yeah, if you have in your circle people who want to get free stuff from you all the time, if you know takers, not givers. I mean, in life, you gotta be a giver and a taker. And if you want to win in life, you gotta be more of a giver rather than a taker. You should give more than take. You should always give more value than what you take. That's how people will appreciate you, because they gain value from you. That's how you become valuable in society, by giving value. These cheap people, they don't give anything. Not money, not anything, not time, not anything. Now, they might be wealthy, but they are still cheap people. You have to know this: being cheap is not a matter of how much money you have. It's more of a personality trait. There are people who have money and they are stingy and cheap as fuck. And there are people who have no money and they are not cheap at all. And so, yeah, if you are one of these people, if you are one of these cheap people who want to get stuff for free, please unsubscribe to my YouTube channel. I don't want to be your friend. I don't want you to talk to me. Unfollow me from Twitter and Instagram. If you are not one of these people, you want to get these kind of people out of your life, cut them off, unfollow them from Twitter, unfollow them from Instagram, and unfollow their YouTube channels. You don't want to be friends with these people. You don't want to have them in your life. And so, yeah, this is what I want to talk about today. Let me guys know what you think in the comments below. Don't forget to follow me on Instagram and Twitter, and of course subscribe to my YouTube channel, and see you on the next video. Take care.